Down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? There you go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? The cross-up connects. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Medium kick hits. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Both of them are low on health and are playing in there. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Throws them down. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Neither of them willing to back off. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. All right, what's coming up next? Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. The drive impact doesn't get off to spend the super meter here. Low on life, but not low in spirits as the critical art comes into play. This could shift things in the match drastically. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go springs forward with the drive rush. In there! Player 2 is making this look so easy. Immediate jump-ins. Who's going to start things off? Jumps. Back throw for the side switch. Player 1 has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 has the chance. All the throw connects. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Tries him open with a Shoryuken. Connects with the throw. Drive impact misses. What now? Put the fear of God in him. I smell a comeback in the works. Jumps? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Grabs them. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Dashes forward with the solar plexus strike. Life lead is there. The low kick hits. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Neither of them willing to back off. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. KO! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Did well to get the buff in there. Gets the counter in. Impressive reactions there. Gets the knockdown, and now somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they goes for the super art? Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting! Going in, drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 needs the bears in overdrive Shoryu. In there! to put their opponent on a poster. Immediate jumping. Doesn't miss a beat. Experiencing burnout. Player hits him with a stopping block. Connects with medium kick. What'll happen here? Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Uses the gauge for a super art. And whiffs! They're wide open! Both fighters plant. What a finish! I smell a comeback in the works.
Round 4. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Decides to pump, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. This is the idea. Were they baiting them into that? Dashes, oh my, the throw tech. This can lead to some big damage. Not much life left. Fires off the sheet. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. This match ain't over yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1, oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Turning it right up with the super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up.
Forward rush. Flatline zone. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sets up with the jump in. Dashes. Hits them with a stopping block. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Grabs them. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. Blocks the low heavy. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The quarter adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They're being absolutely relentless. There's the wall splash. It gets them. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or... Oh! Beautiful setup with that attack. A drive impact. Sticks the combo. Brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? Ooh, are they sure that Fish is opts for the super and gets the win? Player 1 is making this look so easy. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Dashes. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps in. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Flies them open with a Shoryuken. They need to rely on their instincts. Breaks it! Closes it out! Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Sticks the combo. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Blocks the low heavy. Were they baiting them into that? Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Projectile to try and change it, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 KO. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. The jump in is denied. Still slugging it out here. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still have to get some.
Round 3. Fight.
Fires off an overdrive arc. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Oh, with the drive impact. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fire. Alright, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? How will they take advantage of everything that adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage? The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Jumps in. That combo did decent damage. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will need to play it conservative. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna... Excellent block! Cross up and closes it out! Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Overhead. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight.
This is my chance.
How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Taking stock. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Starting to sweat a bit. Uses the parry. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Will that drive impact get punished? Takes a trip. Shinku KO. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. How will this round turn out? Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Long low attack hit. This quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be this ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. No go for the throw. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Heats it up with a combo into super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big.
What's wrong? Get up!
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it? KO! Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? From low heavy too? Gets the knockdown, and now throws them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Risky up hook, yo, put that away. Knockdown and brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes the throw is denied. What a read!
This Shin Hashogaki is gonna steal.
What's next? Player 2
With the rhythm, dashes out the cage right there.
This is a critical moment. What a finish! This match ain't over yet. Goes up above, crowns him from above. Gets the combo. The low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Ooh, what a smart throw. Getting up close and sees the overhead coming. Player charges up the plasma. What now?
Betting it all on the drive rush.
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What's next?
Not good enough.
Doesn't take the throw. Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Corrects them. Fireball into brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super arm. Nice tech. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Blocks the low heavy. From up above. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap to win this KO. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. A way forward jump there to start. Throws him down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Takes a trip. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. But the punish counter gives them a great open. Gets them. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Low heavy. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big.
What's wrong? Get up.
Will that super be the turning point? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Grabs them. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown and there's a change of sides. In there! Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 did a great job of leading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Still slugging it out at this range. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Goes for the rush.
This Shin Hashogaki is gonna steal.
A quick breather. Player 2 drops him to half, closing the gap. Solid anti-air. Anticipated that throw. Player 1 drops that off. Get out of nowhere. This match ain't over yet. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Looks like they want to put a noose. Knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the side switch. Wrecks them. Taking chunks out of each other here. Gets a good decision with that throw. Drive rush. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Sets up with the jump in. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. They think it's time to bust this out. They are done. was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. This one.
Let us round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Still slugging it out here. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Counter hit throw there. All right. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Sticks the combo. Player one, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one needs to hold out until the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances.
Round two.
Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Lots of aggression from both sides. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Takes a trip. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Both fighters having a full brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Sticks the jump in. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come in KO. Player one is feeling it. Match point. Immediate jump in. Medium kick. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Roughing up the body. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shoryuken.
What's wrong? Get up!
Their wilt drive rush to keep it going. A real test of nerves here. A jump. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Taking chunks out of each other here. They gotta go. Were they looking to connect with an overclock? Kisses the fireball. Player one comes away with the win.
Round one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Still slugging it out here. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. No more drive gauge. Goes for the drive rush there. Player one has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. The low doesn't connect. KO! Player two will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight.
Did well to get the buff in there. No good up high. Low kicks are a no-go. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Takes a trip. Nails the anti-air. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. The jump in adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets a risky buff in. Player one cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player two is feeling it. Match point. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Throws them to negate the block. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps. A quick breather. Goes for it all, but just misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player two goes for the Shin Hashogeki. It's a good spot to use the super. Drive impact misses. Opt for the critical art. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
This is the path I have chosen.
They got a big... Oh my god, they just flatlined them. Player two survived that tense mirror match.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. That's a counter. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
What'll happen here? Springs forward with the drive in there. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Sticks the jump in. The low heavy hits. Falls short. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. Beautiful setup with them. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Neither of them willing to back off here.
The fifth Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting.
Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. They need to rely on their instincts here. KO! Player 2 is making this look so easy. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Was looking for that jump attack. Throws him. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Scrapping it out up close. Going on the offensive. Goes forward with a gut punch. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Loads up a buff. Goes for the fireball, which is very huge chance after that wall splat. Player this Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Player 2 uses that wall pressure. I smell a comeback in the works. Gets a risky buff in. That drive impact is go. Brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes forward. Still slugging it out at this range. Bumps up. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Shin Hashogaki to push forward, weaves in the impact to finish. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player 2, the low. Oh my, the low tech. This is gonna hurt. Player 1, there's a burnout. Goes to the air. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Looking for a hole. Are they going to be able to come back and stack pick throws them? Amazing! What's this Chico Huddle? What a finish! Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.